Hey everyone, Techne here with a keyboard review today, and what we have is a Steelseries Apex 150, and the title does say it right. This is my new favorite keyboard. I just simply can't stop using this thing. Now before I get into talking about why I can't stop using this thing and why I absolutely love this keyboard, let me show it to you. Now over here, you have your RGB setting. As you can see right over here, I have mine set to solid, but there's so many cool options in here. As you see, again, I have mine on steady, and you can pick whatever custom color or preset color you'd like. But then you have these other effects right here, which is, I mean, it's just so cool because, like, let me show you. Let's go to zone 2. Right, we'll click on color shift, and again you can set your color shift to whatever you like. Like over here I had mine shifting to red and black, or red and off it would be, but you can set it to whatever you'd like your color shift, right? So it'll and you can do it per zone. So if you just want zone 2 color shifting, and then say zone 4 color shifting, and your other ones will be solid, or say if you want, you know, whichever variation you want. It's so cool, and you can do that with whatever effect per zone you desire. And then of course you have your speed right here. Alright, so we just got our close-up shots of it. I just showed you the software. What I'd like to show you as well, while I was talking about the software, with your brightness, as you can see with those buttons up there we were talking about, but you also have the little Steelseries button right down here, and then if you press this button it'll cycle through your modes. Like right now we're just doing whatever you call color shift or change, where it's flashing each color. Press it right here, you're going to go solid, and it's going to cycle through your solid colors right here, right? And you press it here and you got your each zones, which again, this stuff you can customize like we just looked at in the software there. Then you got like this color breathe or whatever. Then over here it's going to do a wave type deal. Then over here it's just going to bring it straight to the disco. And honestly, the RGB looks absolutely gorgeous on this keyboard. I mean, it's bright, it's vibrant. There's many different brightness settings you can choose. So if you don't want it too bright, you can lower it. But again, it is truly nice, bright, and vibrant. So why is this my favorite keyboard? And why that is, I want to bring you in here and show you something. And while I bring you in here, I want you to kind of focus at the keys and really pay close attention, right? So let me bring you in here. Let's get the focus on. Alright, so just take a glance at the keys. I'm just going to be hiding out back here like Waldo, or that guy in that show that hangs out over the fence, right? But again, seriously, just look at the keys, right? And look at the spacebar and everything. Oh, it's trying to catch me. Right? So we got a good look at the keys right there. So again, you might be like, dude, what am I looking at? And what I wanted you to look at is the keys. Every single one of them has this nice little rollover, and the keyboard kind of has a slight slope down, or every key kind of slows down, so it's really perfect with your wrist and fingers. But again, the big thing is how every key has a little lip that rolls over. When a lot of keyboards that you see, they're going to go straight up. Right? You got your key, bam, it is straight up and it's kind of sharp right there, right? So sometimes when you're pressing on it, you kind of feel that sharp edge. These, now I want you to rewind, go back to when I just brought you in right here, and you look again, and you're going to see what I'm talking about with that very tiny lip that rolls back, so the keys aren't sharp. Again, they just roll back. So, like I said, just rewind a few seconds and watch that again, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. And why that makes such a big difference, again, if you're typing or playing a game and you're sitting there for an amount of the time, again, you're not going to get that fatigue on your fingers, as mild as it may be, but it is extremely noticeable, you know? It is so comfortable. And again, with the spacebar, it slopes down like that as well, when a lot of other keyboards just kind of post up, so you kind of got to raise your thumb up if that's what you use to press your spacebar, you know what I mean? But this one, again, it slopes right down there along with the rest of the keys, and it just fits perfect in the hand. So number 2, what I really love about this keyboard is the sound. Now you guys are about, let's bring it back a little bit here. So now you're about, give or take, 2.5 feet from the mic right there, which would be about if you are from your desk. And let me show you this. Listen to that right there. And that's how it sounds when you're gaming. Right? So smooth. Again, it feels so good. There's not much press. You don't got to press too far. It's got a decent press, so you're not just going to accidentally be whacking your keys or whatnot, you know? I mean, it has a decent press, but it's so smooth. It's so quiet. Yeah, it's membrane. I honestly absolutely love membrane keyboards, you know what I mean? I got a few mechanical ones too, and I like them, but I've been honestly preferring membrane keyboards lately, you know? And that's not just for the price. Sure, the price is great and everything, but they feel great and they're quiet, you know? And God, it's just perfect. It is perfect. Another thing I really like about it is the build. I mean, this thing's got some weight to it, right? And it doesn't, you guys can't see this on the screen right there, but it doesn't flex when you're pressing on it. It's really, yeah, it's all plastic, and on the bottom right there, but I mean, it is extremely thick, heavy-duty plastic. It's not cheap by any means. I was very shocked when I felt this thing. The plastic is extremely thick. You even got rubber feet right down here on the bottom, and then these guys pop out right here with some rubber on the bottom of those as well. I don't use them, but you have that. But again, it is extremely thick and heavy duty. Now the USB cord as well is very thick and it feels durable and it's braided. I mean, this whole thing just feels very solid and durable all around. A couple other things it has that I really don't care about is it's spill resistant. I don't plan on hopefully ever spilling my drink on my keyboard. And it also has Steelseries Prism lighting. So if you're using other Steelseries products, whether it be a mouse, headset, mouse pad, whatever it may be with lighting, right, you can sync it all to it, right? So everything is kind of just flashing and going to town all together at the same effect and same motion. And the other thing I really like about it is it's 49 bucks. That's regular MSRP. That's not even on sale. So 50 bucks. I mean, wow. Now I'm going to mention 3 things. I don't want to say that I don't like about it, but maybe I would change about it. I don't know, because I'm not really downfalling the keyboard, so don't take it that way. I love this keyboard. I absolutely do. But maybe 3 things I would change. Number 1, these little design. When you saw the close-ups right there, let me bring you in and see if you can see it. You guys see those lines right on the bottom right there? Little decorative thing, and it goes around the entire border of the keyboard. I don't like that. It doesn't really, you know, it's not that bad, but I would rather just be, you know, flat and just like a nice stealthily look, you know. The other thing, right up here where you have the Steelseries logo right up at the top right there, and you can see where you have your cap locks, your window light, your num locks, and all of that stuff, you know. I feel like that's a waste of space. Maybe put some audio controls, maybe just like a mute, volume up and volume down would have been great. Not even a track skip or anything like that, just volume controls right up there. Wow, that would have been really, really nice touch. Now this last one is just me wanting something that is not faulting the keyboard or anything by any means. It kind of goes back to the audio controls, and it's, again, just my personal preference. I wish it was 10 keyless, right? Slice it off right here, make it a 10 keyless, right? Is my hand right? So right there, wow. You know, then we don't have to worry about the audio controls. If you go 10 keyless, could they drop it 10 bucks? Maybe 20 bucks? I don't know, let's just say 10 bucks, right? Then you're at 39 bucks. Wow. I mean, that would be an absolute steal. Me personally, again, I just really game on my PC up here, so I'm just using this keyboard for gaming, so I honestly prefer 10 keyless no matter what I'm using. You know, I use one with a 10 key. My mouse tends to, I leave my keyboard kind of cocked to the side whenever I'm playing, and my mouse tends sometimes, not very frequent, but sometimes hitting the side over there. So again, I just personally prefer 10 keyless. I use 10 keys when I work. I don't want to come up here, you know, game on something I feel like I'm at work. But again, that last one was just my personal opinion or preference. If Steelseries would ever possibly see my little puny channel, you know, chop off the 10 keys, knock this thing down by 10, 15, maybe 20 bucks if you can, I don't know, and you will have one of the best keyboards on the market, if not the best, with the value, the lights, the price. Wow. But hey, let me know in the comments, do you use a Steelseries keyboard? Do you use the Apex 150, and what do you think about it? Do you love it as much as me? Are you going to pick this one up? Please do let me know in the comments what you think about this keyboard, or if you pick it up and what you think about it, you know? I'm kind of, you know, I get kind of worried when I praise products this much because someone else is going to pick it up, like I've said before, and be like, this thing is not nearly that good, you know what I mean? But I honestly love this thing. I hands down love it. And I'll also leave the link for this product right down in the description there. And again, like I've told you guys before, if you click on that link, buy it through that affiliated Amazon link right there, it helps the channel out and lets us review more products, because anything that comes out of that is going to go right back into the channel, and that is a promise. But hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.